It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction, 6 foot tall. Here comes Riddick, the gentleman of boxing.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That's another scoring shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Good-looking jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Patterson's rocked. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Catch and shoot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Todd, I was a fighter had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of the jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell sometimes.
The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nobody home with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. The straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bo in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Just missing with the uppercut. Left uppercut doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Nice counter shot. We need to to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That counter shot lands. Nice corner right there. And the big fella stumbling backwards. And the Big Daddy hits the floor. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Bo in that last round.
There's always a way back.
This is the beginning of round 6, and there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Big Daddy in trouble. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that.
Let's do it.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
Let's go.
fans are ready. Muhammad Ali coming off that. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Take the phone off the hook. This is...
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Do you believe this? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Here we go for round two. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Catch and shoot. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Swing and a miss for that jab. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. When to see a jab from these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's all offense all the time. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Is there any way back into this fight? There's the bell for round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
So it's plan B time. Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me the floor.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Look,
This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
that knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. Holding nothing back here in the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here. Here comes round 7. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
1 punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. Missing with that right hook. It's bombs away. Don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it. And we enter the 8th round. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Just misses for that uppercut. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Good counter punch. Which one of these athletes is... Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.